good morning and welcome. It's Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick coming to you high atop the Eagle Building in beautiful downtown Goodland on Eagle Cable Channel 10, KLOE AM radio. And we stream on the World Wide Web on our Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick Facebook page. Our show's being brought to you by Eklund's First Insurance, Northwest Tech, the insurance agency, Goodland Sonic Drive-In, and Elliott's Home Furnishings. Ladies and gentlemen, on my left, we just click the microphone.
Sorry.
It's the Farmchick.
Good morning, Martin.
On my right, it's Jeff.
When you say World Wide Web, you sound like you sound like Wesley Wabbit.
Wesley Wabbit?
World Wide Web. Wesley Wabbit. I'm on the World Wide Web.
World Wide Web. I know you make fun of me because nobody says World Wide Web anymore.
Sounds
Bugs Bunny
fascinating.
does.
I want to be on the World Wide Web.
I've always wanted to say we're on the World Wide Web.
Which way did he go?
Are you okay there?
Take a left at Albuquerque? Yeah, really? Choked him up. Holy smokes.
It's Quakey.
Albuquerque. Corky.
Okay. All right. Well, let's proceed here.
All right.
Here it is. You know, Monday was just a beautiful day. You know,
Beautiful.
We had the door open here in the office.
Right.
And here it is cold again this morning.
Wah, wah.
Like it is every morning.
Up and down weather.
Yeah.
It's almost spring. I can feel it in my bones.
I know, but it's January still.
No, it's February, actually. Today is the first day of February.
Welcome to February.
Yep, it's the first day of February.
Well,
oh, yeah, it is.
You know.
Sorry, yesterday was just.
I don't
Well,
know.
I thought you were talking about Monday.
I don't know what.
We were talking about Monday and the
We
nice
were talking
weather.
about Monday. and
when
then-
you learned your days of the week.
No, it was Monday. I knew Monday was the 30th.
Right.
30 days. That's September, April, June, and November.
Wednesday comes after Tuesday.
Uh-huh. I was on
Right.
Monday.
February,
Okay.
I like. You know why? It's short.
I
That's a
thought you were going
good
to say
point.
because it's Valentine's Day,
It's-
because you make the chump buy you stuff for
I
Valentine's
do.
Day.
I don't. Secretly, I don't like Valentine's Day, but if he doesn't, I get
It's
mad.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I get mad.
I don't
He
like
doesn't.
it. I don't like it.
We got to the point where we don't do much of anything.
Really?
Nah, nothing.
That's a shocker.
Well, geez.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get there someday.
I'm
Maybe
there.
not
Today-
you.
We're there.
I
Maybe
think
not
we're
the
there.
chick.
We were there a long time ago. Yep.
Yeah. The cow guy, if he would call in, he would have something to say about Valentine's and being careful and, you know.
I know. The chump thinks every holiday is a made-up holiday.
It is a made-up holiday.
He thinks that so
Especially-
much that he'll say it at like Christmas time. I'm like, no,
Yeah, really.
this one's real.
Uh-huh. Christmas and Easter, those are real.
Those are real.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Well, not really. Well, kind of. Yeah, it is real.
But,
I mean,
but Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday.
4th of July, real.
Well, I know, but those, it's those Hallmark, like Mother's Day, Hallmark. Father's Day, Hallmark.
But see,
Yeah,
here's
they were
my
definitely-
here's my
yeah.
argument on Mother's Day and Father's Day. There should be a day where
Why?
you kind of honor the mother or father in your life.
It should be every day. Why would it just be one special day?
Well, under that theory, we shouldn't have Christmas because it should be every day.
Well, I'm just saying, no. Hallmark made those up. Hallmark made up Valentine's Day.
They made up Grandfather's Day,
Yeah.
Grandparents' Day,
Really?
whatever.
Okay.
Take your girlfriend to work day.
Whatever.
They make all those things up.
Take your dog to work.
Bunch
Take your
of
dog to work. Yeah.
Bah humbugs is what you are.
Well,
Anyway, what are you
Well,
doing? You're making
just-
me very nervous. You're fidgeting with
don't-
the work board.
just-
I know you're just paying attention.
just pay no attention to that man behind
So
the
do you
curtain.
want to hear what I'm doing this year?
Yes, okay.
I'm
Tell
so
us about yours.
excited.
Is this your New Year's resolution?
I'm so excited.
Something to do with
No, it's just something I read on the World Wide Web.
Wow, you
And I
rascally
thought
rabbit.
that would be a good idea. I am, drumroll, not spending my $5 bills. Doesn't
there
that
you
sound
go.
exciting?
There you go.
I'm not spending my $5 bills.
So what are you doing with them?
So every time I get a $5 bill, I put it away in a super secret hideaway spot only for $5 bills. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to see how much money I have.
You going to like give it to charity or
Maybe.
something like
Maybe I will.
The charity of Farmchick.
that?
I don't know, but isn't that a good idea? So now I'm completely
Farmchick Foundation.
I'm completely obsessed.
With $5
Yeah,
bills.
so I won't let, like, if I see him in my kids' rooms or if the chump gets change from the concession stand, I just grab it.
So I knew you were doing that. So today, my bill was $5.21. So I gave them. I had a $5 bill in my hand.
But you didn't spend it.
I didn't spend it, and I had a 1. So I gave them a $10 and a 1, and then I had that. Then I have 2 5s.
Right, and then you take it and put it away in your super secret hideaway. I just think it's kind of fun thing to do.
My secret
It's kind of like a cursed jar, except that
I do that with quarters and
I'd
change.
probably make a lot more in a cursed jar than I would doing this.
I do so much with just the debit card. I just don't carry cash hardly anymore. So
Well,
it's hard
anyway,
to, hard
that's
to
what
have-
I'm doing.
But
So,
it's admirable. That's really a good idea.
well, it's not admirable. I mean, it's not like I'm. It's just.
not like you're.
It's just kind of fun.
it's something
I'm
you
just-
should teach.
But maybe I will do
somebody
something
and-
charitable with it. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
know.
I hadn't thought of that. There you go.
I haven't carried out my plan quite
I
that
hadn't
far.
quite.
You know,
I was being very selfish, but
About
now that you said
the
that,
end of November, match day.
there you go.
There you go. Save your
That's a
5s
good
for match
idea.
day.
Let's make
That's-
that.
And let's tell
Save-
everybody to do
Save
that.
your
Yeah.
5s for match day. That's an excellent idea. I was going to save it to Christmas shop with, but I think that's better.
Yeah.
Save your 5s
So,
for match
You need
day.
to come up with a theme. You need to come like a catchy little 5 for 5.
And do you know what I found? You don't run across 5s as often as you think you would. When
No,
you're wanting
they
to.
have to come. They have to.
They kind of have to show
show
up
up.
for you.
Mhm.
They're not even 20s are
What's on
around
the front
more.
of a 5? Who's on the front of a $5 bill?
Is it Lincoln?
Is it Lincoln, I think.
I don't
He's
know.
on a penny.
Do you have one?
I
Do you
do.
have one? Give it to me.
Too.
Put
You're
it away.
right.
Is it Lincoln? I thought so. I thought so. He gets the $5 bill and the
Yeah.
penny. So anyway, that's a good idea. I'm gonna save my 5s for match day, and then when match day comes, I'll tell you how much.
We need
I
to.
had-
We need to have a community-wide program of.
That's a good idea.
But it needs to be something catchy, like you
Yeah.
know, I don't know what.
I don't either.
Not 5 for
5
November.
Save
5
your
finger.
5s for
Save your 5s for what?
Save your 5s for match day.
Oh, well, that's catchy.
That's catchy.
You are an
Yeah.
advertising.
Woo, that
I'm
even
out.
doesn't
I'm-
rhyme.
I'm a marketing guru.
You are
yeah.
a marketing guru. I know.
Don't give your 5s to your wives.
Yeah.
Pocket them
Well,
for
there you
match
go.
day.
That's
I don't know what else you're gonna do with your 5s.
Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of obsessed. So
Okay, save your 5s for match day.
yeah,
Yeah, that makes any sense.
we'll come up with something better. We'll try
Remember
to do better.
November. Remember
in November.
Let's see, he's like that. Remember in November.
Don't give your 5s to your wives.
Yeah, save them for match
Save
day.
it to save lives. I don't know. Anyway, we'll do better. So that that's what I've been decided that about 2 weeks ago, and now I'm completely
I was at
obsessed.
a basketball game with you, and you were like stealing.
That's all we had. Well,
You were stealing
it was
fines from children.
the the children wanted money for the concession stand, and the chump handed my daughter a 5, and I'm like, no.
No, you really freaked out.
I like.
Wait a minute. I thought this was just 5s that you're in possession of. You were taking other people's
My
5s.
family's
Would you
instructed
take your
as
kids-
well.
You'd take snatch a 5 from your child?
Yeah, they're instructed as well not
Good
to spend the
heavens.
5s.
They can have 4 1s. They can have 5 1s. They just can't have a $5
So
bill.
today we were in the drive-through, and the chump got change 5s, and he hid them from me. He like grabbed them, put them in his wallet. I go, those were 5s, weren't they? He looked
So-
at me, and I grabbed him out of his wallet. There
So
were
you
2
can't,
of
go,
them.
you can't go to the cash machine anymore. You got to go through the drive-up window.
You find yourself finding ways to manufacture
I
them.
need $100 in 5s.
Exactly.
One of these
So I
days.
can only put them away. I can't.
And it's a really good feeling because my super secret stash, which nobody knows where it is, it's such a good feeling to go put them in there.
One of these days, you're going to walk into the bedroom, whatever, and all the drawers
The
are going
cat
to be
will have
empty,
gotten-
and
yeah,
all the
it does.
closets will be pulled out, and just
There
look
you
at
go.
your
Happen.
super secret stash.
They won't find it. Go ahead. Look in the bedroom. Go ahead. Try that.
But don't
Go
look
ahead.
Don't look under the big 5
Make
on my shelf
day.
because it's not there.
Make my day. Yeah.
All right, we need to come up with a.
Don't
okay,
look in my piggy bank.
We're
'cause
we're going
it's
to come
not
up with
there. Yeah, we're gonna come up with an
We're going to
idea.
come up with a name,
It's a good idea. It's a good
and
idea.
then we're going to challenge everybody. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How many?
It's
fives
only
did you collect this week?
January.
Let's see.
This is the
Let's
time
do
when
it.
you think of all these things you're going to do this year, right?
No, it's February. It's February 1st.
Oh gosh.
So from
Well,
this point on,
start
from February 1st, starting today, everybody out there listening, start saving your 5s, and in November, we'll have people call in
Well,
or
a
send
5 day.
us. We'll have them send us
Oh, yeah.
how many fives they've collected.
How many
Oh, I was
fives they've
going to say,
collected.
no, better yet, just have them send us the 5s.
I was going to say,
Or
I didn't mean sending
The match
fives,
day
but-
people can match it plus $50 if you bring in your fives. Now I'm just making stuff up.
On
Now I'm just
November
trying to-
5th. Let's make match day be November 5th.
Anyway, speaking of
think so later
match
than
day, they were going to do that at the Ray basketball game. They were going to come to Ray the Ray basketball game. I think it was 2 Tuesdays ago, and
Yes. Now they're doing it on Monday.
it was we had that ice storm that night, or we didn't have it as bad, I guess, as they did up there. They didn't want to go on the road. So anyway, they've moved those games to Monday, the 6th. And
Too bad it's not the 5th.
I know. Oh, next year.
Okay.
So anyway, so if you don't want to come out and watch the Cowboys and Cowgirls play, that's great. Also come out and see what they've raised on match
what
day.
we ought to do is on that night when they're giving away the money.
Everybody should wear dresses made out of $5 bills.
No, we should
Oh.
go. We should tell them about our $5
We should
challenge.
We should the $5 challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a plan.
I think we have a plan. Now we just off the foundation of doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. We
Get
got
on
it.
that, Martin.
What? Wait a
Martin,
minute.
Jeff, and the Farm Chicks $5 challenge.
That's why I'm trying to get the cow guy, the cow guy to call in.
I know. So
'Cause he's on the foundation.
Yeah,
you hear
he
me?
is.
So
Yes.
that's what we're going to do.
Right.
At the Ray game, you and I and the Farm Chick are going to go out there and challenge the community to say their $5 bills for match day 2017.
There you go.
We are. Are they really going to let us do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who do we
Why
represent?
wouldn't
here?
they let us?
Who do we represent? We represent our show.
We represent
The show.
the
okay.
Lollipop
Pop
Guild.
Guild.
The Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
The Lollipop Guild.
You're going to go out there and you're going to make this big announcement in the middle of the.
Me? Why me?
Because you're the radio guy.
You're the advertising guy. You came up with save your $5 for
You're
match day.
Martin. I'm just the farm chick.
Really? I'm just Jeff.
Okay.
Really?
And when is this?
Anyway.
going? I was
The
fiddling.
Anyway, Monday night. I think it's Monday.
Yes.
The
Monday
6th, there is going to be a game. Just come out for the basketball game and come see what the match
And
day
then-
raised, which is quite a big number, which
And then they're doing
I'm excited about.
Between the games or at the halftime of the boys' game? Do you know?
that's a good question.
But anyway, that night,
Yeah.
every organization that they're giving money to, right, they're going to give
We'll
them
get their
check.
checks.
I'm supposed to be there for that for the museum.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Well, I'm glad we could tell you when you're supposed to be there. Yep.
yeah,
5
well,
for fighting. No. 5 for...
That's a rock group.
I know. We need... or-
Fifth Dimension.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Ooh, there you go.
The
We're
fifth
getting closer to
dimension.
something.
I don't know.
You
do
sit
you know
here
the-
and think of groups that have a 5 in it.
Fifth Dimension. You don't know what are some of their songs?
Maroon 5.
5. Yeah.
I'm sure. And people have stopped listening.
Name some Fifth Dimension songs. I know who's in the Fifth Dimension.
I don't know that.
The Age of Aquarius.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't Kenny Rogers in that?
No.
Fifth
No.
Dimension?
Fifth Dimension. No.
Yeah, I think he was.
No.
Him and Marilyn McCoo.
No. Billy Davis. Billy Davis.
Was married to Marilyn McCoo.
Married to Mary.
Is that
McCoo.
right?
That's right.
I can't believe I know that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Billy Davis. He must
And
have been
then-
a great person.
And then Dionne Warwick. Was she in that too?
No.
Oh.
No. There were four originals.
Adam Levine.
Oh.
He was in Maroon 5.
Wait a minute. How can there be 4 people in the Fifth Dimension?
Levine. Well, because the Fifth Dimension. Never mind. You guys are you're teasing me now.
I know I
You're
am.
playing with me.
Anyway, that sounds
All right.
great.
Okay, so what else is new?
Well, there was another sinkhole this week
I,
in Pennsylvania
and you immediately sent out
in
a
someone's front yard.
Almost got their house. They almost were like just
Got
like
their
in
car.
bed.
Got their car.
They're almost just in bed.
If they would have walked out the top floor of their window, they would have fallen right in the sinkhole. And what else is
Is it
going on?
you
Good stuff
lie
happened.
awake-
What good stuff happened this week?
Do you lie awake worrying about sinkholes?
I know I kid a lot, but they really do bother me. they
Which-
really do. I don't lie awake thinking about them, but when I hear about them, they concern me.
There's something else that should concern you more than sinkholes. And who's the star guy?
Asteroids.
The star guy.
Oh, I like
Dr.
him.
Carl Sagan.
Now
Oh.
the newer
Yes.
guy. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, it's right on the
He's
tip of
got
my
a
tongue.
TV shows
I
on
follow
tonight,
him
on
on
Monday
Twitter,
nights.
actually.
Yeah. I read an article this month's National Geographic.
Yes.
He's got a Q&A with Whoopi Goldberg, of all people.
Right.
Whoopi played in Star Trek. Did you know that in the late 80s?
No.
I
Really?
did. I
Yeah.
did know that actually.
It's the second version
I
of Star Trek.
absolutely did know that.
So they're talking about asteroids, and they're there all the time. It's going to happen someday.
They float. I know. They fly.
More likely than a sinkhole ever will happen.
So why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't it hit our planet?
Well, so Whoopi...
Because
Whoopi
we
fires
have a
back
certain orbit that's keeping them out.
No.
Is that the right word?
They just have
Orbit?
not gotten into the right spot yet.
See.
One of them will eventually.
I can't think
And
about things like that.
once they get beyond... The moon is the limit. It gets beyond the moon, and it's headed towards Earth. You can't blow it up with a nuke. You can't... It's too close.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only way of doing it is to figure out some way to nudge it out of its orbit so it slips past.
I think I saw a movie about that.
It was called Armageddon
Yeah, but that
with
didn't
Bruce
work.
Willis.
But that didn't work.
It did too work. He died. He went in and stayed on the planet and blew himself up to blow up the asteroid. Not on the planet, on the asteroid.
Who's the one that when it did it?
Did too work. He sacrificed his life and
It's a movie.
he let Ben Affleck go back to his daughter so he could.
What's the one where it
Die on
lands
the
in the
asteroid.
ocean and it drowns half the world?
That
was I just watched that the other day, and I
Yes.
forgot what it's called. Came out about the same year.
It was about the
Asteroid.
big tidal wave that.
Yeah, Tia Leone is on the beach with her dad.
Yeah.
Who's the president?
Morgan Freeman.
Freeman, yeah.
Who should be the president? I love Morgan Freeman. No, what was the name of that
He'd
movie?
be a Republican, too.
Well, I like him.
So
I
don't
could
know.
listen to
I
him
thought it was
talk all
Armageddon.
day. I can't think of the name of that movie,
All
but
right.
anyway, I'm still trying to think of
miss
the name
my
of this
friend.
guy.
I miss my friend
I miss
Andy.
my friend. I like that movie. Anyway,
So
I don't
anyway,
know the name of the movie.
You guys are throwing too much at me at once.
It's
The
not
guy's
Meteor.
name. It's
No.
in New York. It's about an asteroid. It's deep.
Deep
Deep
Impact.
Impact.
Deep
That's
Impact.
it.
There you go.
That's it. Deep Impact.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Where they
Pretty depressing.
choose like 3,000 people to go live in the cave in Missouri.
Yes.
Yep.
And the big ocean basically swallows everybody up.
Yep.
Isn't that basically what happens? Do you think the ocean would get to Kansas though?
No, not us.
I feel
Maybe Great Bend.
I feel pretty good about where I live.
I do too. I feel
About
pretty safe,
about a lot of things.
except for nuclear war. A little bit too close to Denver.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Colorado Springs, all that.
yeah, a little bit too
Wyoming.
close to that.
Yeah.
Sinkholes, not so much afraid of them. I know there's a sinkhole down in Wallace County, a couple of them,
Mm-hmm.
but you know,
I just live my life. I go day to day.
not worrying about anything.
I keep one
down.
of those things like the Roadrunner had in my pocket, where you can throw the rope and it latches onto something. So if I go down,
Yeah,
with the claw,
Yeah, uh-huh.
the claw on the end.
Or
I
an
figure
an-
if I'm
well, if it's Roadrunner though, it's usually an anvil.
okay, well that's not. Am I thinking of road?
Yeah.
Where you throw the thing up out of the hole and it latches and then you can crawl up out
Yeah.
of it. I keep one of those with me at all times.
Batman has one of those on his belts.
Batman has one. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man just uses his fingers.
Yeah,
Are you even here, Martin? Or what are you looking up?
I'm obsessed with
the Fifth Dimension.
the name of that guy that does the Star Show.
I know. I can see him too. He's he's really personable, and
He is,
you can listen to him all day long.
Yeah.
and he makes you feel like he does kind of make you feel like the Earth's coming to an end at any moment, and it's going to be all right.
And it's kind of he
You know.
makes it fun.
Yeah,
He's a
one of-
physicist.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
is.
Talks
He's
about-
he's
He tries to explain the string theory to you that all matter is made up of strings. And
he has a New York. He's the head of the
Planetarium.
department at the planetarium in New
Planetarium,
York.
yeah.
really. I
Yes,
didn't know that's what he did.
that's who he is. But we're just going to spend the
You're
whole time
really you're
wondering
gonna
what
spend
his
all your
name
time
is.
on your phone. The other day, speaking of spending all your time on your phone, both of you guys are on your phones right now, and we have a radio show going on.
Well, I'm multitasking. I can
The other
do
day,
both.
we were at a restaurant, my wife and I, and both of us were on our phones the whole time looking up something inconsequential.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the poor waitress was trying to take our order and wanted to know if we wanted more water, and neither one of us would even look up at her because we're both doing this. But you guys are doing to me right
would-
now.
You know what?
I wouldn't do that
You do too.
in a restaurant.
I
might do it to you
You
here.
would too. You do too.
I know that that's a bad thing. I make my kids put their phones
yeah, but
down.
do you put your phone down?
I did the other day.
Speaking of Morgan Freeman, have you seen the series The Story of God?
No, I have not.
Wow.
But I do enjoy
Put the
anything
Google
that Morgan Freeman
devices
does.
down.
I'm
Seriously.
walking away from the phone.
Yes, you need to walk away from
No,
the
but
phone.
it bothers you when you. This is what this has done to us, Google, because all the information in the world is at our fingertips. Back in the old day, we would have just been like, yeah, I'll look that up later in my Encyclopedia Britannica when I get home. But not now. Now we want to know right now.
Or
Right.
next time I go to the library, if I don't have the latest encyclopedia or whatever,
If you wouldn't have said
Which is
Carl
good.
Sagan, I would know his name.
we should go to the library. It's Tyson something.
There you go.
Something Tyson something. Why can't I think of that?
Chicken strips. Tyson chicken
Tyson
strips.
chicken strips. That's all I can think
You,
of.
I'm old. I don't remember things. You
No,
guys are young.
my
Why
brain's
aren't you
leaving
remembering?
too.
I
I'm
know
starting to
things.
do more crossword puzzles.
That Andrew Tyson something.
Hey, Goodland Star News, keep those crossword puzzles coming because they are exercising my brain.
You know, I try to do.
I do try to do them.
I try to do that Sudoku stuff. I can't do that.
I couldn't have done that when I was a senior in high school. Huh, Miss Elliott?
Yeah, that's right. Really.
She's listening. She's nodding her head. No,
The
sorry.
only way I could have done those is if Monique McCombs did them first, because that's what I copied most of my stuff off of. sorry, Jackie, but that's why I made it through algebra.
Dang matrices.
Secret comes out. Yeah.
Matrices
I
still
did-
give me nightmares.
I did not cheat on tests, but I wouldn't say I didn't copy homework.
Math was hard.
There you go. Well, there you go.
So
Math is hard.
you weren't very good at math either.
No,
All three
it's-
of us were not good at
It's
math.
my worst.
I really enjoy geometry.
I could write an essay that would knock your socks off. I still could.
About
Give me
algebra?
anything. Give me anything I can write an essay like that. Solve any sort of problem like that matters in life. Which basically means I can just BS my way through it.
Yeah.
Can I say that on the radio?
And hence
you
that's
just
why you
did.
have a
I
just
journalism
did.
major, right?
Yes, and that is why I majored in journalism. That's exactly right.
To this day, I still wake up sometimes in the middle of the night sweating, thinking about
That you didn't get your homework done.
the college math course that I was about to flunk if I didn't drop out of it in time.
Well,
It was terrifying.
No, I struggle through algebra, and then it always made me mad because all my friends like breezed through it. It made so much sense to them. And then I got to geometry, and I could not.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. No.
Oh, there you go.
that's
Speaking
his
of-
name.
Anyway,
Speaking of a math guy.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he. I think he understands geometry.
Yeah.
And speaking of math minds,
And
the
physics.
next movie in town, I'm giving David a little plug down at the movie theater, is this movie about see, our brains are
Numbers?
messed up.
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures.
yeah.
The three women who
Yeah.
helped with the space program because of their math
see that.
skills in the 60s. Three
Yeah.
African American women.
Want to see that?
I know it's kind of amazing. That
It's an amazing. It's going to be an amazing movie. Good story. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. They probably never cheated on a math test.
I didn't say I cheated on a math test. I'm not saying I cheated on a math test. Don't put that out
Homework.
there. Homework.
I never cheated on a math test.
I never cheated.
I've never known anybody to cheat on a math test. Like, you're the first person that I've ever known.
Homework. I copied homework.
You cheated on homework. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think that's cheating.
Depends how you do it. If
Yeah.
you study
What-
with somebody.
What are the statute of limitations on cheating on homework?
I've got my diploma. They can't take it away from me. I turned in
Miss
my
Elliott-
caps and gowns.
Miss
You know,
Elliott
those
can come
those
get
always
you.
are a big threat. If you don't turn in your cap and
You
gown,
don't get your
you
diploma.
don't get your diploma. So don't throw your hat, because if it lands on the scoreboard, then you don't get your diploma till they take the scoreboard down in the summer and clean it.
Right.
And now you think, not much of a threat, right?
How many? We should take that down just to look for wiffle balls.
Yeah.
think
Surely
they do every year.
They do every
Yeah,
year, don't they?
I'm sure.
Clean off the top of the. Used to be not when they did the Home and Garden show. There were billions and billions of balloons that would land on that top of that.
Oh, yeah.
square.
Billions.
Billions. To call Carl Sagan.
He's
speaking
trying to
of
do Carl Sagan. He's trying to. but he can't.
Billions and billions.
Does Neil Patrick Harris, what's his name?
Close.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Tyson.
Does he have any saying like billions and billions? No.
Not really. He's just so
You
It's
should.
just so matter of fact. I know.
so,
I've seen
you
him.
listen
so
to
down to
him.
earth
Yeah.
for a space guy. you
He
know?
has a great way of explaining things in terms that you kind of understand, and then you find yourself listening to it, and it's about, and you're thinking, I'm not really interested in this, but
No.
he speaks so well that
But he's also one of those guys that, is really has to work to talk down to my level. Right?
Yeah, but he does.
I know.
But you're right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because you think he's way out of my
Check it
league
out
as
on,
far as-
on Nat Geo on Monday nights at Star Talk. And
Because
has
what
a-
I don't get, if the universe is ever expanding, like they think it is, whatever. I wonder what is expanding into. There's got to be something. And then I start thinking about that, and then I get freaked out.
The universe blows my mind. If you start to think about the universe, like where there's no end, like where does it end, or how did it begin? That whole thing.
Right.
It just I can't.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand it either.
And there are guys out there who
obviously I don't understand it.
study that in their whole life, like this guy. So
Yeah.
it's quite amazing.
You ever
yes.
see the ending to the original Men in Black movie?
And once again, we take it down to our level.
Yeah,
really.
that's
Because
the way it is.
That. It's either Neil Patrick Harris explaining the string theory to you, or no
Or
one.
Neil Patrick.
They pan out above the earth, and then it goes.
Yes.
And you know how it
Right.
ends up. We're just a little tiny speck
Right.
on a
You don't mean the original ending. You mean the ending to the original movie.
ending
the first
to
movie.
the original, the first movie. Yeah, Men in Black.
Yes, and then the word is like in a marble.
It's like a marble. And
and then some big green things playing marble.
And this is when the chump would say, "That's why there has to be other life out there." And then that's when I say, "No, there doesn't."
the chump probably thought
No,
Men
there
in Black
isn't.
was really real, right?
He probably
Wow.
he will take a movie like that and completely argue for this could
He will
happen.
Google it.
This could happen.
Right.
Everything is this could happen. His whole life is this could happen.
Yeah.
We can't drive by DIA because there's hidden bunkers and
And that's where the big
and
pile of
that's
dirt.
where the spaceships landed.
And there's some tunnel that goes from DIA to Scott City.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Some secret railroad that goes so they could ship
Really?
stuff.
it was
back and
one
forth.
of those things when we first got together. It was really cute, and now it's just annoying.
Why would that have ever been?
Because he pointed out every time you go by DIA.
You know, when you've been married that long, and you're like, oh,
Oh yeah, I'm sure my wife's
he
got
talks about
same thing.
space, and it's so funny, and he knows so much, and it's
Yeah.
just. And now it's kind of like, yeah, I heard that every time we drive by here, you tell me that story. Stop. You know that thing.
When we got out to Denver with my parents, my mom would always point out the missile silos by Lyman. I don't know if she did that to scare me
Yeah.
or if that's even true.
Did you see these?
There's missile silos by Lyman.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still there?
Yeah. They're by, that's what she'd tell me.
I didn't know that.
Those TV towers on the north side of the interstate, north of Lyman. Yeah.
Well,
Over
there's
there-
is that a missile silo or what
Cedar
is that
Point?
on the
Cedar
way to
Point?
Scott City? Or is that a bunker? What is it?
I don't know.
Eklund's First Insurance, Elliott's Home Furnishings, the insurance agency, Northwest Tech, and Goodland's Sonic Drive-In here on Eagle Cable Channel 10, KLOE AM Radio, and the World Wide Web streaming from our Facebook page. Go like us on Facebook. Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick. Thanks, kids, for coming in. See you next week.